Welcome to your life-altering, entirely virtual journey through Ireland. No rain, no airfare, just pure, high-definition stock footage. This is your definitive, sarcastic guide to the Emerald Isle, where every breathtaking vista is courtesy of royalty-free video and zero actual travel. Sit back, relax, and let the quirky stock music and color-graded hills convince you you're on an epic adventure, without leaving your couch. With expectations set and legal disclaimers out of the way, let's begin our 100% authentic, totally remote tour of Ireland. Our first stop, the legendary cliffs of Moher. Behold, a very large, very vertical pile of rocks next to a lot of water. Poets call them majestic. I call them a geological safety hazard with a gift shop. People flock here to feel small, windblown, and slightly damp. The reality? Mist, drizzle, and crowds all fighting for the same selfie. Through the magic of stock footage, it's always sunset and never raining. The cliffs just stand there, menacingly, while you pay for the privilege of looking at them. The cliffs of Moher come for the views, stay because you're stuck behind a tour bus. Truly magnificent. Next. Now to the Giant's Causeway, a UNESCO site that's basically 40,000 hexagonal rocks. Legend says a giant built it, science says lava did. Giants are more fun. It's nature's OCD on display, geometric, slippery, and perfect for sprained ankles. In person, it's crowded and wet. Here, it's just satisfyingly symmetrical. Marvel at the rockness from your chair. The Giant's Causeway, both disappointing and impressive depending on your expectations. Onward. Next, the Ring of Kerry, a 179-kilometer loop for those who love driving in circles. It's a road trip where you can't get lost, unless you're truly gifted. Every stop is a photo-op village, ocean, sheep, click, click, click. The journey is the destination, and the destination is the start. It's hypnotic, repetitive, and greener than your TV can handle. Perfect for those who crave progress without actually going anywhere new. The Ring of Kerry. Come for the scenery, stay because you missed your turn. Let's keep rolling. Welcome to Dublin Castle, where royalty has been replaced by tourists wielding selfie sticks. It's a historical scrapbook of government buildings, conference centers, and guided tours. The real rulers? The tour guides and the crowds conquering one photo at a time. You'll see grand apartments, a pretty chapel, and lots of people searching for Wi-Fi. Dublin Castle history, curated and conveniently near several excellent pubs. God save the tourist. Next stop. The Burren, literally rocky place, delivers exactly what it promises. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks. It's a vast gray minimalist landscape, perfect for geologists and fans of the color gray. Sure, rare flowers grow in the cracks, but the main event is the aggressive amount of limestone. It's as if the earth tried to build a patio and gave up halfway. Walk for hours, see nothing but rocks. The Burren paradise for anyone who thinks pebbles are exciting. Bring sturdy shoes. Moving on. Blarney Castle, home to the Blarney Stone, the world's most questionable tourist tradition. Kiss the stone, get the gift of gab, and possibly a cold sore. The ritual involves acrobatics, trust, and ignoring basic hygiene. Millions have kissed it. Churchill did too, allegedly. Most leave with a sore back and a vague sense of regret. Yet the queue never ends. The Blarney Stone eloquence, germs, and regret since 1446. Next! Skellig Michael. Once a monastic retreat, now a Star Wars pilgrimage. Monks lived in beehive huts. Now Jedi fans outnumber the ghosts. The 600 ancient steps are a test of faith, or fandom. Getting here requires a choppy boat ride and a permit. It's where spiritual devotion meets sci-fi cosplay. Skellig Michael's 6th century solitude, 21st century lightsabers. May the puffins be with you. Onward. Killarney National Park. Mountains, lakes, and more trees than you can count. It's nature's default setting, green, serene, and relentlessly picturesque. Spot a tree by a lake or a lake by a tree. Groundbreaking stuff. Take a jaunting car, listen to foliage facts and soak in the moss-scented calm. Home to Ireland's only native red deer and endless hiking trails. Killarney jackpot for scenery lovers. Bring your camera and your best "wow, that's green" face. Next. Newgrange, older than Stonehenge, gloomier than your basement. Built 5,200 years ago, it's a massive tomb with a solar trick. Sunlight hits the inner chamber for a few days each year. The rest of the time, it's pitch black. Great for atmosphere, terrible for selfies. Most visitors get a simulated sunrise, courtesy of a light switch. It's ancient engineering, astronomy, and disappointment all in one. Newgrange marvel of simulated sunlight. History with a side of darkness. Moving on. The Dingle Peninsula. Rugged beauty, windswept beaches, and a name that's just fun to say. Dingle. Go on, try it. Beyond the giggles, it's a scenic drive with cliffs, beehive huts, and the late, great dolphin fungi. The town is a fishing port with more pubs than people. Pint of Guinness, traditional music, and endless juvenile amusement. Dingle beauty and laughter in equal measure. What more could you want? Next! Glendalough, Valley of Two Lakes, as advertised. Ancient monastic ruins, a round tower, and St. Kevin's original tiny home. Walk from lower to upper lake, past ruins and through peaceful woods. It's spiritual, photogenic, and occasionally interrupted by picnicking tour groups. Glendalough, Two Lakes, holy history, and a lot of serenity. Perfect for contemplation. Until your phone dies. What's not to like? Onward! The Rock of Cashel, spoiler, it's a hill, not a rock. Medieval buildings, round tower, and a history of kings and conversions. It's a fortress of faith and fantasy novel scenery. Now, it's a majestic ruin filled with tourists and pigeons. The Rock of Cashel, magnificent, historic, and slightly misnamed. Let's just call it a hill and move on. Still impressive though. Next. The Aran Islands, where sweaters outnumber people and sheep outnumber sweaters. Famous for thick, bulletproof knitwear and endless dry stone walls. Life here is rugged, quiet, and dictated by weather and tides. Visit ancient forts, stand on dramatic cliffs, and contemplate the effort behind all those walls. The Aran Islands, find yourself, buy a sweater, and marvel at human stubbornness. Bring a warm coat, and maybe a sheep. Onward. Sleeveleague Cliffs, taller, wilder, and emptier than the cliffs of Moher. No crowds, just vertigo and breathtaking views. Walk the one man's pass if you dare, the solitude is unmatched. The climb filters out the lazy, leaving you with raw, untamed beauty. Sleeveleague, like the cliffs of Moher, but better, and our little secret, don't tell anyone seriously. Next. Powerscourt Gardens, where nature is told exactly where to stand. Italian terraces, Japanese pagodas, and a pet cemetery for the truly pampered. Every hedge is perfect, every flower bed planned. It's aristocratic serenity with zero personal drama. Wander, pretend you're in a period drama, and feel inadequate about your own lawn. Powerscourt beauty, order, and a touch of intimidation. Bring your fanciest hat. Moving on. Connemara National Park. Mountains, bogs, and the greenest grass thanks to relentless rain. The 12 Bends offer epic climbs, if you can see them through the clouds. It's wild, ancient, and perfect for moody poetry or a really good raincoat. Spot the famous Connemara ponies, looking majestic even when soaked. Explore on foot or from your car. Just bring an umbrella and dry socks. Connemara breathtaking views, guaranteed dampness. Don't forget your rain gear. Next. Kilmainham Jail, once a place to escape, now a must-see for history buffs. Central to Ireland's struggle for independence, it's a chilling, powerful sight. Walk through dark cells and the iconic Victorian East Wing. Hear stories of rebellion, hardship, and heroism. Kilmainham, a dark tourism masterpiece and a sobering reminder of the past. Bring tissues and maybe a flashlight. Onward. Ashford Castle. Medieval luxury turned 5-star hotel. Sleep like royalty, if your bank account allows. For the rest of us, admire the photos and dream. Opulent interiors, falconry, and staff better dressed than you. Ashford, where budgets melt away and fantasy becomes reality, a reminder that some people just live better. Next! Muckross House Victorian Mansion in Killarney National Park, built to impress Queen Victoria. The family spent a fortune for her 2-night stay. It nearly ruined them. Tour 65 rooms, from grand drawing rooms to servant kitchens. It's a glimpse into aristocratic life and a cautionary tale about overdoing it for house guests. Muckross grandeur, history, and a lesson in moderation. Don't try this at home. Onward. The dark hedges and eerie tunnel of beech trees, now a Game of Thrones icon. Once a local secret, now a global selfie hotspot. The road is closed to cars but open to crowds and cosplayers. Legend says a ghost haunts the lane, but she's probably lost in the tourist throng. The dark hedges, nature, fantasy, and a fight for the perfect photo. Good luck getting a shot without 20 people in it. Next. Croagh Patrick, Ireland's holiest mountain and ultimate penance hike. St. Patrick fasted here. Now, thousands climb it for faith or Instagram. Some do it barefoot. Brave or foolish, you decide. The climb is steep, rocky, and rewards you with heavenly views. Whether for sins or selfies, your legs will hurt tomorrow. Croagh Patrick, where faith, history, and pain converge. Bring sturdy shoes and a sense of purpose. Final stop ahead. Titanic Belfast, a stunning museum dedicated to the world's most famous shipwreck. It's a tribute to ambition, craftsmanship, and spectacular failure. 9 interactive galleries tell the story from shipyard to iceberg. There's even a ride. Theme park meets tragedy. Titanic Belfast, celebrating the dream, not just the disaster. Remember, always count your lifeboats. A truly unforgettable experience. Let's wrap up! And so our sarcastic tour of Ireland ends. No rain, no blisters, just pure vicarious wonder. You've seen cliffs, castles, rocks, and more scenic loops than you can count, all from your chair. Thanks for joining this high-definition, low-effort adventure. If you enjoyed the sarcasm, subscribe for more places we'll never actually visit. Like, comment, and pretend you were really there. Your vicarious memories are our greatest reward. Until next time, stay curious, and stay home. Slainte.